We've got that live for you here on Sky. You may not know it, but whale waste could earn you a small fortune. It's a fact that a man in Morecambe recently discovered after finding what he first thought was a stinky yellow rock. A little bit of research revealed he may have actually stumbled onto some ambergris or ambergris, a lump of whale vomit which is used as an ingredient in perfume. He says he's already had an offer of more than £40,000.
Just an everyday walk, took Madge onto the beach. I noticed she was playing with something what at first looked like a popped ball. As I got closer, I thought she's playing with a big stone. And then closer still, it wasn't a stone. It turned out that what she was playing with is actually a piece of ambergris, which is a byproduct of something which a sperm whale can't digest. The ball hasn't stopped rolling yet, should we say. There is a possibility that I could be looking at £160,000 to £180,000.
Is it really worth that much? Let's speak to Vetta, who's the founder of Shay Blue, a boutique perfumery in central London. Hi, thanks for joining us on Sky News this afternoon. Never heard of this before. What is it, and is it really worth that much money?
Hi, Kay. Yes, ambergris is a really valuable substance. You know, it can sell for £30,000 or £40,000 a kilo. So this lucky gentleman has really lucked out. He's won the equivalent of the lottery just by having a walk on the beach with his dog.
What's it used for?
It's used to add a really rich, musky, ambery substance to the base of fragrances, so it adds a lovely depth and a sort of a passionate animalic note to fragrances. It also helps to fix the fragrance on the skin, so you know, when you wear fragrances that last 7, 8 or 9 hours most of the day, this is one of the ingredients that can help you to achieve that as a perfumer.
How can it smell nice when it's whale sick?
Well, yeah, it is whale sick. I mean, it's this funny digestive juice substance that sits in the sperm whale's stomach. It sounds deeply unpleasant. And it's used to break down some very unpalatable things that the whale will eat, like giant squid beaks or fish bones. And eventually, as it sits inside the whale, it becomes too much for him to digest, and so he secretes it. You know, he gets rid of it into the sea. And the reason why it's so valuable is that then this substance bobs around on the waves and it gets broken down by sunlight, by salt water, by movement for months and sometimes even years. And so it's a rare and timely and time-forsaking process to make sure that this substance you know, produces the kind of qualities that it needs to in terms of the end smell.
Are there alternatives?
Yes, there are alternatives. You know, perfumers are very sophisticated today. They're really creative. And one of the things they've been able to do is create substitutes. So there are some really fantastic substitutes available to us now that are often equally as expensive. You know, there's a wonderful substitute called Ambroxan, which is a high-quality white amber, which we use, for example, in our fragrance Amber Rose. And that's used in many, many high-quality fragrances. So as much as ambergris is still used and is still very valuable, there are other options available to perfumers today.
Now, he basically just stumbled across this on the beach at Morecambe, but presumably there is potentially a darker side where whales are hunted for this ambergris.
Yeah, unfortunately, you know, there have been isolated incidents of some sort of intrepid, ambitious hunters on the high seas seeking out sperm whales and then actually killing them in order to, you know, to extract the ambergris from the whale and then sell them. So, you know, these people are particularly unscrupulous, and you know, it's one of the reasons why some perfumers and some perfume houses are no longer using ambergris, because there is an animal welfare dimension to it, and there are perfectly good substitutes available.
I'm sure you've seen this lump of whale sick, or perhaps even worse, not sure which end it came out of. How much would you pay for it?
Yeah. That's a really difficult question, but as I understand it, there are a number of perfume houses that you know, have heard about his lucky find and who are who are now bidding for his lump. You know, look, it's as I understand it, £6 or 3 kilos. I think realistically that could be worth, you know, if he were to really get into some kind of bidding war with the perfume houses, 80, 90,000 pounds, perhaps even 100 grand if he's lucky.
Wow. So if someone in future says, my darling, you smell like whale sick, that's the compliment, is it?
No, it's not. Not in anybody's book.
I'm just checking.
But, you know, yeah, no, I don't think that's a good one to use on any girlfriend or wife. No, it wouldn't go down well at all.
OK, it's great to talk to you, Dom. Thanks for joining us. Dom Vetta, founder of Shay Blue in Marylebone. Thank you. Now, police in Alabama are surrounding a house where a gunman was shot